With the tremor problem fixed, everything wasn't fun in the sun, because on a road similar to this one band member was about to bite the dust.
Scaring him, man.
Yeah,
I know.
What are you doing? Yeah,
You're scaring him.
She was hot.
Oh my God! Oh my God! George! Oh my God! What is that?
George Glass, always strung out, always on something. Never different. It was something that we had to work through as a band. Very abusive with his wife, the Ottoman. And it was an experience that the band had to overcome. Excuse me. Yes, Jonathan.
I think with George Glass, first of all, I'd like to say George Glass is a god prick. He's just a complete waste of God-given talent. He had so much potential, but he smoked it, drank it, and shot it up his arm away.
They don't have them? This is Fuschia 5. If you don't have any Fuschia M&Ms, you better get your paintbrush and watercolors and paint them Fuschia. Do you want to work for this company ever again? So be it. Get down there and paint some M&Ms.
I can say I'm sorry for your loss, but honestly, I think you could have done better.
When George Glass died, it was like my like a family member died. It was tragic. I'm still not over it. Sad. Wish he was still here.
Yes, Swiss cheese. Crunchy peanut butter.
George Glass was the only reason why I was staying in that band for quite a while. We were so close together. We were like that. I love you, George Glass. You're my everything.
I had to get a custom-made car though for the video, because George Glass kept falling over since he was always drunk. And yeah, he wanted to drive my car, but I know he was a bad driver, so I couldn't let him. Oh my God! Oh my God! George! Oh my God! Oh my God! What is that?
My dad doesn't want to talk to you, but he said he didn't know George was drunk when he rented the car.
Jonathan, I'm at my wits' ends with you.
George Glass was probably the greatest member of Fuschia 5. Now that George Glass is dead, I don't even have a wingman to pick up the chicks. I have to use Skylark, and he's not even half as good as George Glass. But then again, I don't need a wingman.
George Glass and I, we were really close. You know, I worked with him all the time, day in and day out. Sometimes he'd come over, you know, him and a couple of his footstools, you know, his little kids. And it was really hard for me to see him killing himself like that. If you noticed in some of the shots, I'm carrying him around because he'd come to shoots just totally stoned out of his mind. He was wasted. We tried replacing it. There was a series of little interview kind of things where we tried other people to replace George, but it just wasn't the same. I couldn't handle it. Nobody had the same potential that George had.
What's up, dog? It says here that you're from Tijuana in Mexico. So let's see what you got. Man, that was not good, man. What do you have to say?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I thought it was I've seen pieces of stew with better support.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with him on this one. Yeah, that was horrible, man. Absolutely not flying. What's up, dog? Says you're from Russia. A Russian trait, eh? Well, I don't know if I like that, but you can start your drumming, quote-unquote, USSR. Look, I don't know what you're trying to bring over here to America, but in America, we're a democracy. Okay? We're not a communist country. Okay, anything you have to say?
It was all right, but certainly no George Glass.
What the hell were you thinking? You're a box. Go back to Russia.
Well, what's up, dog? Looks like we got some Italiano leather going on here. Let's see what you got, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop you, man. That was That's all I have to say. Compared to George Glass, that is absolute.
Yeah, it was pretty chic. That means the same thing.
Yeah,
Italian, right?
I know, yeah. Chic.
Yeah.
Chic you, man. Chic you. How about you?
I'm gonna have to agree with you. Compared to George Glass, it looked like
It was bullshit.
it looked like it should be hung up on a wall in some public restroom. No, frankly, actually, that's I give him too much credit.
Too far for public restroom. Yes, I agree.
It looks like it should be coming out of some bird's ass.
A dirty bird,
Onto my car, apparently.
like a pigeon, rat through the air.
Not even a good bird, like a parrot or anything.
Let's see what you got, Mr. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Shane Soden, and I'm applying to be the chair of Fusion 5 Band.
All right, Mr. Sod, go ahead.
Yeah. I was thinking we could do this right here. And then you can sit right here. That'd be nice. And then, I don't know, I'd like massage your legs or something.
Are you kidding me?
Get the out of here! Hold on.
I'd like to offer my greatest condolences to my good friend George Glass. He unfortunately has passed on. I'm just starting to accept it now. He had a really big drug problem, I'm sure as most of you know, but really good friend of mine.
My heart goes out to his wife, Vadaman. She's a great woman. And his 5 footstools. They were good kids.
George Glass left behind 4 little footstools and an ottoman, and it's gonna be very hard for them to get by because we're not gonna send them any of our money. So just my condolences. If you need a friend, don't talk to us.
Der ist gestorben. Es ist okay.
Era preferito, c'era quel seggiolino piccoletto.
Ich weiß, der war so süß und dann stirbt er einfach.
È così, sto mondo è così ingiusto. Così, perché?
Dann-
Perché?
Er stirbt
Un
einfach.
talento, abbiamo perso un altro talento in questo mondo, una forma d'arte, proprio...